Begin this hour with the race for the White House and the battle for the Latino vote in particular. According to a CBS News poll from last week, 62% of Latino voters nationwide back Kamala Harris, while 36% support Donald Trump. That was conducted before those racist jokes by a comedian about Puerto Rico at Sunday's Trump rally here in New York City. So, will those comments have an impact on this very key group of voters? Lilia Luciano went to the battleground state of Pennsylvania to find out.
Philadelphia has the second largest Puerto Rican population outside of the island itself. So when comic Tony Hinchcliffe made this joke at a Donald Trump rally in New York Sunday night,
there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah, I think it's called Puerto Rico.
It left many locals livid.
That island means a lot to me, and not only to me, to all us Puerto Ricans that live here in the mainland.
Jean Marie Lugo has lived in Philadelphia for 20 years. She says she was leaning toward voting for Trump until now.
It was a day that changed everything. I finally said, no, I have to be in the right side of the history.
We will not stand for that type of rhetoric.
Michael Toledo is the president and CEO of El Centro Hispano in Redding, a nonprofit that focuses on getting Latinos to the polls.
In Redding, where Puerto Ricans make up the majority of the city, they're appalled. They've expressed anger. And, again, I believe a sleeping giant has been awoken.
In a statement, a Trump senior advisor said this joke does not reflect the views of President Trump or the campaign. Inside this local shop, we met business owner Arturo Mariscal. He voted for Trump twice, and he said when he heard about the comment, he was ready to change his vote to Harris until he learned it wasn't Trump himself who said it.
Sí, yo estaba pensando en volver a votar por él.
You're still thinking that you're going to vote for him?
The minute that he opened his mouth and said that, he should have came out and said, yo,
Exactly.
stop this,
Exactly.
Stop it, we're not doing it.
If he really happened like that, he should have came right then and that's it. Because he was there, he was there, he was a rally. He should have came right out and say, no, that's not true.
Exactly.
He didn't.
That is a sentiment that I heard from a lot of Puerto Ricans. And look, this is a question that keeps coming up. Whether Puerto Ricans can vote for the president, not Puerto Ricans living on the island. They cannot, but that doesn't mean that their voices are not heard. Many have relatives living in the 50 states in the continental U.S. And look, there's more Puerto Ricans here in the U.S., in the continental U.S., than there are on the island. And a lot of them vote thinking about those Puerto Ricans who don't get to vote for the president.
Wow.
Well, when they said he should have come out and stopped it right away, he still hasn't come out and condemned it.
Exactly. That's what I'm hearing from a lot.
So based on the people you talked to, and I saw the people in the piece, did you get the sense, but I know you talked to more people, that this will affect their vote? Absolutely, in Pennsylvania and across the board. But of course, this is a battleground state where Puerto Ricans are more than half of the Latino population, and there's a lot of Latinos in PA. So yes, I did get a sense that this is the deciding factor for a few of the people I talked to. Lilia, thank you. Always good to have you here at the table.